Allow me, our chief guest, to acknowledge the guests who have joined us today to celebrate with us the launch of our Strategic Plan 2023-2027. I want to start by acknowledging Dr. Gideon Bithi, the Assistant Director, State Department for Higher Education and Research, Ministry of Education, representing Honorable Dr. Ezekiel Machogu, who is our Cabinet Secretary in charge of Ministry of Education. I also want to acknowledge the presence of Ambassador Dr. Francis Mudaura, the Chancellor of Kenyatta University, and I dare say this great university. I also want to acknowledge the Dr. Gatama Gishili, who is a member of Council, Kenyatta University, and also representing the Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education and Research. But in this meeting, he is representing the Chairman of Council, Dr. Ben Chumo, who is the Chairman of Kenyatta University Council. I also want to appreciate Dr. David Mudhaka, who has already spoken on behalf of our partners and collaborators. He is the Deputy Commission Secretary, Planning, Research and Innovation. And in this meeting, he is representing Professor Mike Kuria, the Secretary, Commission for University Education. We have also many other guests who did honor our invitation, and we want to acknowledge our Chairman of Council, Mr. Wero Masharia, who is here with us. We also want to acknowledge Dr. John Nyangina, who is the Chief Economist, and represented in this meeting by Ms. Julia Chepkieng. We also have Professor Dixon Andala, the Chief Executive Officer, National Research Fund. We also have Mr. Simon Mubishi, who is representing Mrs. Esther Ngare, the Managing Director and Council Secretary of Kenya Bureau of Standards. We also have Dr. Ari Palmajan, the Embassy of the Islamabad, Republic of Iran. Thank you for coming. We also have Mr. Johnson Nzioka, the National Chairman, Kenya Primary School Heads Teachers Association. We also have Professor Stanley Haiga, Chairman, Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Board. We also have Engineer Grace Onyango, representing in this meeting Engineer Margaret Ogai, who is the Registrar Engineers Board of Kenya. We also have Dr. Isaac Chome, who is the Deputy Chief of Party, USAID Hero Project. We have Mr. Charles Dongo, who is the Head Teacher, Kenyatta University Primary School. We also have Ling Cheng, Director, China Square. We have Mr. David Madenge, who is the Principal, Kiwanja Secondary School. And we have the head teacher of our youngest baby, that is Kenyatta University Model School. This is Mrs. Terry Musioka. We also have our alumni who have been very supportive, and we have representatives from different groups. We have Mr. Patrick Ikiara, who is the treasurer of the Kenyatta University of the class that graduated in 1999. And also we have Dick Moline Mugusu, also from the same class. And we also have Mr. Kennedy Rutere, Secretary to the Kenyatta University Alumni Group of 1990. And we have Ms. Dorcas Edo, Vice Secretary, Kenyatta University Alumni Association. We also have Mrs. Catherine Irongo, HCS Treasurer, Kenyatta University Alumni Association. And we also have the Vice Treasurer of the same association. This is Mr. Robin Toskin. And we also have Mr. Enoch Sikoria, Media and Publicity Secretary, the Kenyatta University Alumni Association. And then we have Dr. Simon Miruka, the Alumni Association of, the alumni of Class 83. And then finally we have Mr. David Waigua, represented here by Mrs. Waceke Mani, who is the relationship manager, Equity Bank, Unicity. And I'm sure we have very many other guests. If I didn't mention your name, I just want to let you know that we acknowledge the fact that you join us, and we appreciate the fact that you honored our invitation to come and join us as we celebrate the launch of this strategic plan. I also want to acknowledge the members of Kenyatta University Management Board and the members of Senate present here. And we also want to acknowledge the staff of Kenyatta University, both teaching and non-teaching, and also the student present here, and also all our other invited guests. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very, very privileged and very happy to have you here. This is a very unique occasion that we are holding today in two respects, that we are not only launching our strategic plan, but it is also my first meeting as the acting Vice Chancellor to meet with members of this great university, the members of staff and students. And so I'll just make a few remarks that touches on that before I go to my speech. And one of the things that I would like to say is a matter that touches on all of us. All of us know that we have issues with finances, and particularly we are not able as a university to remit our statutory deductions, and particularly KRA, that is the pay and pension, and that actually contribute to over 87% of our pending bills. And so what we are able to process, when we process salaries, we are only able to process the net. And this, of course, has been occasioned by reduced capitation by government and many other challenges that we have faced since 2016 that has largely contributed to our financial situation. And you will notice that since October last year, we have been receiving our capitation late, and that is why we have not been able to process your salaries on time. This month, we actually received the capitation on the 17th. But colleagues, members of staff, I'm hopeful, and we are hopeful, that when the new funding model is fully implemented and takes off, we'll be able to get out of this quagmire. And in the interim, I'll request for your understanding, and we work together as a university. We have worked together in tougher times in the past, and I'm very, very confident and very hopeful and very optimistic that even this situation, when we hold together, we will be able to come through. As you are aware, we have only had the first cohort under the new funding model. They have just finalized their first year. We are hoping in September that we will get, of course, the second cohort under the new funding model, and we are very, very hopeful that things will start looking up. And I'm also aware that there are issues that touches on change of terms, promotions, and other matters that relate to staff. I want to assure you that together with my management and with the support of council, we are looking into all those matters, and I have already requested for a schedule so that we can finalize, start dealing with promotion matters, we can start dealing with issues of change of terms, of course within the policy and also within the financial parameters that we work in. Also the issue of CBA, already I am aware KUSU has been invited to kind of kickstart the negotiation, and we will be able, like I said, to deal with these matters and handle these matters when we work together, because all of you have invested very, very heavily in this university, and I say invested yourself, and so we will continue to work together to make sure that these matters are addressed. And so I appreciate your patience so far, and we continue to appreciate your patience as management as we handle these matters. Thank you very much. And I'll come to the part 2 of my presentation that touches now on the strategic plan. I want to say that it is with great pride that we all gather here today to mark a significant milestone in the journey of Kenyatta University. This is the launch of our strategic plan for the period 2023-2027. This plan is more than just a roadmap for the university. It is a testament to our commitment to excellence, innovation, and desire to positively impact the society that we serve. The journey towards this strategic plan began in 2023 with the appointment of a committee to develop a blueprint that would guide the university's trajectory for the next 5 years. And I will request our chief guests, the chair of the committee and the members at this point to stand so that our guests can see the team that has worked on this strategic committee. Professor Maina Mwangi, together with your team, I believe you're here. Yes, that is the team scattered. Yes. Let's give them a hand clap. You have done a fantastic job. That is Professor Maina, who chaired the committee, and really, and the team that worked together. We really acknowledge the good work that you did. Thank you very much. So this committee, in close collaboration with the State Department of Economic Planning, embarked on the process to craft a plan that is not only a reflection of our aspirations, but also conscious of the dynamic context in which we operate in. Ladies and gentlemen, the strategic plan that we launched today is a result of wide consultation with stakeholders, as well as an in-depth analysis of the threats and the opportunities that we face. Today, we launch a strategic plan that is informed by various guiding principles, which include, among others, the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, the medium-term plan number 4, education sector policies, and the report of the Presidential Working Party on education reforms. Further, Kenyatta University Strategic Plan 2023-2027 draws inspiration from national and international frameworks such as the Sustainable Development Goals, the African Union Agenda 2063, the East African Vision 2050, the Constitution of Kenya, and of course our Kenya Vision 2030. This strategic plan represents our collective desire as Kenyatta University for transformation as we navigate the complexities of a modern world. We recognize that the challenges we face are immense. They range from rapid technological advancements to evolving societal needs. However, we also believe that with the right strategy and commitment to excellence, we can turn these challenges into great opportunities for growth and progress. Central to our strategic plan is the recognition of the pivotal role of knowledge in driving economies and societal change. As a university, we are not just providers of education, we are creators and disseminators of knowledge that will shape the future of not only our nation, but also our world. Our strategic plan outlines ambitious goals to enhance research and innovation, strengthen the academic programs, and foster a culture of lifelong learning among our students and faculty. To this end, ladies and gentlemen, this strategic plan reaffirms our unwavering commitment to academic excellence. Kenyatta University has long been synonymous with quality education, and that is something that we are not willing to compromise in spite of the current challenges. This plan spells out the strategies we will implement to uphold and enhance our academic standards across all disciplines through innovative teaching methodologies, closer collaboration with industry, cutting-edge research, and robust student support systems. We aim to nurture the intellect and talents of our students and empower them to become the leaders and the change makers in their respective fields. Equally important, ladies and gentlemen, is our commitment to research and innovation. As a premier research institution, Kenyatta University plays a pivotal role in driving forward the frontiers of knowledge and innovation. Through strategic investments in research infrastructure, interdisciplinary collaboration and partnerships with industry and government and the private sector, we seek to address pressing societal challenges and contribute to national development. We also aim to empower our faculty and students to make impactful contributions to the advancement of science, technology, and society by fostering a culture of curiosity, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Kenyatta University has always been deeply rooted in its communities, and this plan reaffirms our commitment to corporate social responsibility. We will continue to leverage our resources and expertise for the betterment of society through strengthening our outreach programs. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kenyatta University Plan 2023-2027 is founded on a bedrock of our guiding values. These are effective service, professionalism, integrity, impartiality, good stewardship, and accountability. I wish to invite the Kenyatta University community to embrace these values as we have done in the past. It is by living these values that we'll be able to transform this strategic plan from a paper document to a living embodiment of our vision for the future. The values articulated in this document should inform all our actions as members of this great Kenyatta University community. Take note that this document makes commitment to advancing your individual and our collective welfare. I wish to assure all those that seek quality education that the place to be is Kenyatta University. As a university, we have outlined the measures we will take to ensure that our graduates remain relevant and competitive in the global workplace. We invite all those that aspire for academic excellence to join and be part of a community that aspires for excellence. As a prospective student, you cannot go wrong with Kenyatta University. To all our stakeholders, we value your partnership, including the regulators. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who contributed to this endeavor, as I had said earlier, and we really do appreciate the work that was done by the team. We also want to appreciate the immense support by the Council, represented here by Dr. Gatama Geshini, the University Management, our Chancellor, and we also want to single out Dr. John Nyagina from the State Department for Economic Planning and External for Economic Planning for the support that he gave the committee during the process of developing this 5th generation strategic plan. We also want to appreciate all our external stakeholders. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, the launch of the Kenyatta University Strategic Plan for the years 2023-2027 marks the beginning of an exciting chapter in our institution's history. But at the same time, it also marks the beginning of the heavy responsibility that is placed on the management, the Senate, and all of us as Kenyatta University community in ensuring that the implementation and the achievement of the specific key performance goals are actually achieved. And as I said earlier, guided by our values, mission and vision, let us embark on this exciting journey with renewed vigor and with renewed determination, because together we can make it. Let us renew our dedication to academic distinction and societal transformation. And as we move forward, let us embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead and work together to shape a future that is brighter and more sustainable, not just for us as individuals, but for us as a corporate body and for the nation. And with those remarks, I want to say thank you very much, and may the Lord richly bless you. Thank you very much.